Good little beta-alanine head buzz, and move it. Go home. You're dancing hand in hand, dancing like you're dancing hand in hand, dancing. I came down, dancing hand in hand, dancing like you're dancing hand in hand, dancing. I can't dance hand in hand and dance like you're dancing hand in hand. What up? What up, man? It's Garage GYMHOMIE, and today I'm reviewing Ironhead's Nutrition Bad Habits Premium Pre-Workout Blend, homie. A blend. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. Why? Because I got content coming out all the dang time for you, man. So click subscribe. And let's get into this. God bless all of you, homie, man. GGH knows a thing or two about some bad habits, man. That's the whole star of the show on this channel, man. Talking about addiction recovery, spirituality, God, staying out of your head and living in your heart. It's noisy up here, man. God bless you, man. If we're not talking about God, then I'm taking credit for things that I didn't do. When I'm not talking about God, I'm pretty much taking credit for things I didn't do. And when I'm not thanking God, it's the same as stealing, homie, in my opinion. Same as stealing. So let's thank God today. Let's talk about God and feel the words we're saying, man. You know, we got to be a light to the world. Here we go, man. So this is a new company to me. One of my viewers reached out to me. They're like, you got to try this yada yada, huda huda. I'm like, okay, I never heard of it. So I looked at the label. I was like, okay, man, okay. And they were kind enough to send it over to me. By the time you see this review, I'm not quite sure if there's going to be a discount code for the viewers or not. Either way, it's for the love of the game, man. Just wanted to review something. I didn't see one YouTube review on this, man. So Garage GYMHOMIE's here to give it to you straight. I ain't shining no Ironhead schlong. And this has quite a label. Stim Junkie label, I'll tell you that. So I'll link below where to get it, with or without a code, either way, homie. And one scoop is 15.556 milligrams. So you got to pull the dope scales out for this one. And I'm just going to say a level scoop was like 13 to 14 grams. So you got to do a heaper, or I always tell you to weigh the hitters. And this was a grape lollipop. Grape lollipop. That's what we used to call you in the pen, homie. Grape lollipop. I remember you, son. Hope you're doing good, man. I've been praying for you, grape lollipop. My prayers are strong these days. I don't know if they're strong enough to save you, but they're strong, homie. All right, man, this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say what I'm going to say about this, man. Listen to this, homie. 30 servings in a container, man. Who would have thought, man? You don't hardly see that anymore, especially for these Stim Junkie products. This is what they're giving us, man. Betaine hydrochloride, 4 grams. That's for the power output. Make you a strong alpha male iron pumper. Beta-alanine, 4 grams. That's for the warm, fuzzy hug, the tingles, the revved up feeling, the endurance, the lactic acid buffering for you Fauci Jr., Neil deGrasse Tyson, Bill Nye types, homie. Taurine, 2 grams. So they're giving you over the clinical dose, man. Taurine, 2 grams. Glycerol, 1,500 milligrams for some pumps. Interesting. So they're giving you glycerol and no citrulline, which is kind of nice because if you want, you can stack a pump formula on top of this that has citrulline, man. So that's kind of nice. N-acetyl L-tyrosine, 750 milligrams, some focus. Caffeine anhydrous, homie. 400 milligrams. That's a stimulant. That's going to stimulate, homies. Get fired up because the next ingredient here, 4-amino-2-methylpentane, 200 milligrams. You know what that is, man? That's that DMBA, homie. They're making bold claims. That DMBA, homie, that's an illicit stimulant. It's not DMAA. It's not DMHA. It's its own thing. It's its own buzz. I'm going to talk about this. L-theanine, 150 milligrams. Ariogenesis, 150 milligrams. That's another stimulant, man. So they're giving us the stims. isopropyl synephrine, 40 milligrams, some heart rate action, some fat burning properties, niacin, 25 milligrams, piperine, 98%, 5 milligrams, and rewolskine, 1 milligram. 1 milligram of that alpha-yohimbine, homie, that alpha-yo for you alpha-yo crybabies. All right, man. So I saw this label. I was like, DMBA? I inquired, man. And just as GGH suspected, man, I'm so surgical with these dang pre-workout reviews, homie. This was manufactured in Texas, just like I thought, because every freaking pre-workout that I see, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, every time I see a pre-workout, besides what Dark Labs made with like Crack Barbarian and stuff, that claims DMBA, it's always freaking manufactured in Texas. There must be one manufacturer in Texas, because I recognize this this lot number here too, who makes these DMBA pre's. I'm gonna tell you if it has it or not. All right, man, so I took the drink. I was a little scared, man. A little scared. Gave me a little anxiety, man. I don't really know them. They don't know GGH. I took the drink. I came down to the dance floor. This is what I'm going to say. I got ready for some serious iron pumping. The freaking grape lollipop was a hitter flavor, man. Really nice grape flavor. A little too good, homie. A little too good. You know, I like it a little nastier because then you know that boy's going to hit. No, but for real, though, they got the flavor down with this. You won't be crying about that. So, look, man, the first thing that I felt, even a little bit before the beta-alanine came in, was some energy. This was an interesting experience, man. So I would say first of all, there's nothing to be scared of in here. Nothing to be scared of in here, which is the good news, man, the good news. So I'm going to give you the pros and the cons. Really, man, it's pretty much all pros with this one. This was a really nice pre. So this is a pre-workout if you're looking for something a little different. This has the physical energy of a super high-end daily driver. So it's not like out of your mind, stim junkie, heart rate, crazy physical energy, but it has the mental aspect of some stim junkiness. There's the stim junkie mental aspect. So the betas were pretty solid on it, actually. I had really good beta tingles that lasted dang near the whole workout, man. Not crazy, but my head was itching dang near the entirety of the training session when I took this. The pumps on this were kind of noticeable. I think you would be fine taking some pump pills with it, or maybe even like a scoop of blood sport, whatever the heck you want. You can throw some pumps on here. I wouldn't throw like one of those fully loaded, like 28 gram pump formulas, because I really like honestly, dude, you don't really need to throw any pumps on here. They're kind of giving you the whole package, and it's 30 servings in a container. So let's talk about the star of the show. You're monkeying around, homie. I ain't monkeying around. The energy was really solid on it. There's very good high-end daily type physical energy. No death feeling, no survival mode. I'm willing to believe there is the 1 milligram of alpha-yo in here because there was a pretty decent sense of urgency on it where you feel awake, alert, and like in the mode for iron pumping. And I think it did contribute to calorie burning because I did notice on my watch that I had burned more calories than I would have, certainly non-stim, but more of that kind of 1 milligram alpha-yo feel kind of accelerates the sense of urgency. This is a really star of the show with this. There is an ingredient in here, and I know it because I had some pee-pee tingles. I would say it's not crazy pee-pee tingles because you're not like out of your mind DMHA, DMAA. You're not higher than giraffe vagina. There's a very nice apparent extraterrestrial feeling in here. You kind of got to look for it, but it's there. Without a doubt, it is 100% there. Extraterrestrial ingredient that gets you very zoned in, dialed in there's a stim junkiness feel to it. And it's just got that Texas, I almost said H-Town. I think it might be Houston. It's definitely Texas. That Texas DMBA, if it's real DMBA, whatever it's in here, there's an illicit ingredient that feels different, that gets you dialed into pumping iron. And it does come with some mood elevation. Is it a buzz? Yeah, I guess sort of. It leaves you feeling good. You definitely feel good training on it. It gives you just this kind of zoned in, locked in, kind of head high feeling, man, that feels like its own thing. So it's got some extraterrestrial ingredient that stands out in there. Again, you're not higher than giraffe vagina. You're not like appetite crushed, any of that. There's just something in there that feels a little different for the stim junkies, that gives you that dialed in kind of feel good focus. Very reminiscent to a lot of other DMBA products that I've used that come out of Texas. They have this ingredient. I don't know what it is. Let's just give them the benefit of the doubt and say it's DMBA. I don't have enough experience from back in the day with AM citrate and all that stuff. It's the star of the show, and it's what makes this pre-workout shine. The endurance, the mental focus, you're not like super tunnel vision, but you're like, man, my head is like in this right now. Like I'm somewhere else that I normally wouldn't be without the pre. The boy's nice, man. So if you want something with nice physical energy, 1 milligram of alpha yo that contributes to the nootropic, kind of head high, no negative side effects, just leaves you awake, alert, feeling good for the day, and has something that just feels a little different.
Yo, dude, I don't normally do this, but it's been a little bit after I reviewed it, and there's something in here, man, that I feel it's kind of giving me a head high, something that I didn't feel before. Took a while to kick in. So there's definitely that DMBA or whatever ingredient in there that's got me kind of on one. I'm not like super stimmed up, like heart rate crazy, anything like that, but my head is, it's a buzz. There's a high with it, and it's way more apparent now than it was, because this pre I took, and then I pumped the iron, and then I did the review just a little bit after, and now I'm at work. It's like an hour later, and I'm feeling good, man. There's something in there, man. There's something in there.
It's there. You gotta, I don't want to say you gotta look for it because it's super apparent, but you'll know it, man. You'll know it when you take it, that there's just something in there, a little extra, that's firing up your brain, that gives you a mood elevation. I mean, I was vibing to the music, feeling good, very zoned in, had a good mental endurance, training hard on it, man, training hard on it. Not like super maniaco, pretty mid-level maniaco training where I'm just kind of, I'm going, man. I'm going. So it was a very positive, productive energy. Nothing to be scared of at the full serving, and just a little something different for you, homies. I don't know if the DMBA pre's are going away or they're staying around, whatever it is. It just gives you a little stim junkiness extra in there. Just a little stim junkiness extra for you, homies. That's what I got. Garage Gym, homies. Always going to give it to you straight till the end of the day. 30 servings, you're winning, man. So if you like it, man, I'll link below where to get it from the Ironheads Nutrition site. Thanks for sending it over. God bless all of you. Together, let's get this dang muscle. I'm out.